How are you doing? How are you doing? You're fine? Okay, so today we are going to. Our session title is States of Matter, and our learning outcome. We are going to, by the end of the session, you are supposed to have understood three learning outcomes. And the first learning outcome, you are supposed to define the term matter. You are also supposed to state different types of states of matter, and then you are supposed to describe the states of matter. So by the end of the session, you are supposed to have understood these three learning outcomes. Class, are we together? Okay. So maybe just to start, what is matter? What is matter? What's your understanding when it comes to that definition, that terminology matter? Anybody from the floor? Yes, Gado? Okay, so Gado is saying matter is anything that occupies space and has weight. Yes, Grace? Yeah. Okay. Ben Makasi, you raised your hand. Maka okay. So the definition of matter is just anything that occupies space and has weight. Okay, class? Yes, so you are very correct. Now let's go to our learning outcome 2, and here you are supposed to identify different states of matter. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to think about those different states of matter, and then you give me them. You give me those states. So 1 minute, think about those states. So Grace, yes, we have solid, yes. Nyariki, gases, good. Wahome, liquids. Makasi, do you have any other state? Plasma. Very good. So we are good to go. So we have four states of matter. We have solids, we have liquids, and we have gases. Okay, class? Yes. Then we can look at our last learning outcome. And here we are supposed to describe the characteristics of those different states of matter we mentioned. So we are going to start by looking at the characteristics of solid. So, yes, Ben Makasi, I can see you've raised your hand. So give us the characteristics of solid, and then one person will give us the characteristic of liquid and then gases. Yes, Makasi? Yes, 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 Makasi, you are ready? Yes, yes. Okay, okay, good. Yes, Grace? Yes, yes, Okay, thank you. Nyariki? Okay, thank you. Nyariki? Yes. They have definite volume. Okay. Yes, Gado? Okay. So class, you are all correct. You are all correct. So I'm just going to brief you on those characteristics, harakaraka. So the first characteristic of solid is that they are closely packed. They have strong intermolecular forces that hold those particles together. Again, solids they have definite shape. Solids have definite shape, which means they can be rectangular, they can be triangular, they can form regular shapes. So they have definite shapes. Again, in solids, the particles are closely packed. They are closely packed, and then the solids they also vibrate when they are heated. They vibrate when they are heated with heat when heat is applied. So those are the characteristics of solids. So let's look at the characteristics of liquid, then we look at the characteristic of a gas. So liquids class. Yes, Grace? Yes. Okay, thank you. Dadias Nyariki? Makasi? Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Gab? Okay, thank you. Gab? Okay, thank you. So maybe just to brief you on the same, liquids have they take the shape of the container. So they can take any shape, whether the container is spiral, whether the container is circular, hollow. So the liquids will take the shape of the container, and then again the liquids, the particles are loosely packed, which means in liquids there are weak intermolecular forces that hold the particles together. Yes. And then again, because of the weak intermolecular forces between the particles, if the liquid particles are heated, they will vibrate faster. They vibrate faster as compared to solids. So those are the characteristics of liquids. Let's look at the characteristic of gases. So characteristic of gases, yes, Gadu? Okay, good. Makasi? Yes, Grace? Okay, good. Dadias Nyariki? So we are good to go. Those characteristics are very nice. They are for gases. So maybe you can take this note. We can say gases, the particles are loosely packed, just as in liquids. And then again, in gases, they have indefinite shapes. The gases do not have shapes. They are shapeless. They have indefinite shapes. And then again, gases, they are compressible. You can easily compress gases because the particles are loosely packed. Are we together, class? Okay, thank you. So we've come to the end of our session, but before we wind up, maybe I'm just going to pose some few questions. Now, what have we learned today? What have we learned today? Yes, Grace. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Dadias Nyariki. Okay, 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 just continue. Yes. Yes. Okay, thank you. Grace, any other thing? I can see you raise your hand. Igadu? Okay, okay, it's okay. Yes, Gadu Aume. Okay. Ben Makasi. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. So I'm just going to give you some work. So I want you to write down this question down. State the differences between solid, liquid, and gas particles in terms of particles arrangement and movement. State the differences between solid, liquid, and gas particles in terms of solid, liquid, in terms of the arrangement and movement of particles. State the differences between solid, liquid, and gases in terms of solid, liquid, in terms of, particles, arrangement, and movement. I can see one of our students has also joined. Ngugi. Ngugi, welcome. Though you are very late, but today I'll just forgive you. But next time, make sure you are punctual in class. Ngugi, are we together? So let's call it a day and make sure you do that work. Okay, class? Yes, Grace, I can see you've raised up your hand. Yes, Grace. Hello. Yes. Oh, okay, okay, it's okay. Yes, Nyariki. Okay, okay, that's good. Any other question before? Uh-huh. I can see Waome is okay. Any other question before we wind up? Ngugi, Don Brian, are we together? Okay, so